Hey folks, welcome back to This is VANCOLOUR. I'm your host, Mo Amir. Now, I've been doing a lot of punditry around town, dishing out these hot takes on TV, radio, sometimes in print. And I realized that it's been a minute since I've got to do that here on this show. So before we call it a night, let's take a moment. The cost of food in this country has gone up by the fastest pace in 4 decades. Canada's largest grocery retailer, Loblaw Companies Ltd, the Real Canadian Superstore, T&T Supermarket, Shoppers Drug Mart, Loblaw assures us that the cost of food has gone up by 11.5% because of inflation, even though the overall inflation rate is under 7%. Oh, and Loblaw's profit margin is up 40% this year. Record profits because of inflation. Totally not because they gouge consumers, like the time they admitted to fixing the price of bread for 14 years. No, Loblaws got your back. Just last week, in what was totally not a publicity stunt, Loblaw announced that it would freeze prices on all no-name brand products until January 31st, 2023. That's about 1,500 products out of the 100,000 products that Loblaw sells in its stores. Again, it only applies to their no-name brand, not its fancy President's Choice brand. Now, to be clear, Loblaw freezing prices on its value brand products over the holidays is a good thing. Such a good thing that major supermarket chains, including the Loblaw ones, have been doing it for years. In fact, it's a long-standing industry practice for supermarkets to freeze the cost of products from November to February. So in effect, Loblaw is basically doing the same thing it normally does and taking a victory lap for it, only worse, since you might end up paying more for those President's Choice decadent cookies next month. And yeah, unprecedented times, unprecedented profits, sure. But for a company that canceled their $2 per hour hero pay bonus for its frontline workers, but only after the Loblaw's president sent an email to its competitors as a courtesy to let them know when they were going to do that, which some people might call wage fixing, maybe Loblaw should stop pretending that it cares about anything beyond profits. Because clearly, they don't. Folks, that's our show. Thank you to Ghostess Hostess with the Mostess, Lydia Williams of Ghostly Vancouver Tours, and Stephanie Allen of Hogan's Alley Society for tonight's show. We will be back next week right here on Check, Thursday nights at 9 p.m. right after Steele and Vance. In the meantime, if you want more, find This is VANCOLOUR on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and the Check Plus app. But for now, this is VANCOLOUR, and I'm Mo Amir telling you that in a province where you can be anything, be colorful. Peace.